What is up, guys? Keem Williams here, and I'm here today in the Muscle Meds warehouse with this amazing product. It's called Aroma Test. Aroma Test is a natural aromatase inhibitor that's going to keep your estrogen levels low. Elevated estrogen levels can lead to three things: a bloated look, which is caused from water retention, increased body fat, and also gynecomastia, which are three things that you definitely want to avoid. So head to the website today at www.musclemedsrx.com and try the Aroma Test today.
Hello, welcome to this week's Generation I podcast. Your host, Victor Martinez, along with Vlad Yudin, Edwin Mejia, and Ehsan Farahi. Welcome back.
We got Vic back again.
Welcome, man. Yes. Back,
Victor
back.
is here.
I see
Back
that.
for a minute.
Vic is back. Everybody's ready for this amazing podcast. Another week of great
Yes.
questions. We want to thank again our sponsor, Muscle Meds, for being with us, supporting. You guys have to check out their products, not only because I say it, but because they do have the best non-dairy beef protein in the market. They also have incredible products that really support not only bodybuilders, but also everyday people that want to increase muscle mass and lose weight. So shout out to them.
And they sponsor question of the day. My favorite part of this podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, by the way,
what's
I learned from that. I learned from it myself.
And before we get to that, Vic, I like that shirt.
Thanks, man. Yeah, gotta give a
Busta,
shout out to Busta Rhymes, in this 50 Cent Final Lap tour.
It's awesome.
I'm not wearing 50 because, I'm in
Gotta stay
Busta's
loyal.
team.
Gotta stay loyal.
I'm in Busta's team, but 50, give me a shirt, bro. What's up? No. It's all good, man. I'm with Bus, and we're doing good things out there.
Nice.
Are you going to tour again?
Yeah, we're gonna go tour again. Unfortunately, for you guys, the fans, but I'm gonna be back for you guys. More stories, only the stories that I can tell. Obviously,
Are you going to Amsterdam soon, bro?
going to Amsterdam.
Man, I heard a story from you told last time.
Oh,
What happened to you? How you got
Go to Amsterdam. What happens there sometimes stays there, but
Yeah.
that story got out.
Now when you're married, right?
No,
Man.
So when are you heading out? You're leaving us again, obviously.
Yes. Gonna leave, but I'll be back in no time. We're still gonna do a recap for you guys, right?
Cool,
We're gonna try and do a recap for them
Yeah,
on the road.
On the road. So this week's winner that Vic you selected was obviously his name was Payman Samini. Hopefully
Payment?
Samini.
Or is it Piaman?
Payman Samini. Sorry guys.
Piaman.
His question or her question is, first of all, thanks again for the podcast. They're phenomenal. Then I have a training related question for Vic. Can I do a high rep workout? I mean, 15 to 30 reps for each exercise
Wow, it's a lot.
with supersets, drop sets, and giant sets to lose body fat and maintain any muscle? Question mark. Right now, I just want to lose body fat, and I don't care if I don't put on any new muscle as long as I don't lose muscle. I'd be really appreciative of the mention of this topic.
No, thank you, Piaman. What was his age again?
He did not say his age.
I don't know your age.
Right.
That's a big factor. But based on what you already told me is you want to do extremely high reps. You want to do a lot of supersets, which is one of the things that are good to keep your heart rate up in order to burn more calories. But I heard nothing about cardio, given that you do want to lose weight.
That was my first question. Why not do more cardio? Right?
Yes. And a lot of times, yes, you can do it just by training, given that you are doing a correct, balanced diet. I heard nothing about a diet in there. Yeah. Nothing
I've
at
never
all.
heard doing 30 reps. Have you ever heard of that before?
30 reps, I mean.
It's a lot of reps.
I told somebody to do that only because I was competing with him one year. And I wanted him to get burnt out. I know that was pretty mean, but at the same time, it was fair game. So That's extremely high reps. If you did that for the first set as a warm-up, I wouldn't mind. But doing that throughout the entire workout will put you kind of overkill.
Yeah, that sounds crazy. Yeah.
You want to lose the weight, I'll recommend a little bit more cardio in there. 30 reps for the initial warm-up. Not throughout the entire workout. It's a little bit too much. And again, you're only trying to lose weight and put on a little bit of muscle. So let's keep it, let's spread it out evenly, diet, cardio, training.
Balance.
All right, balance. And don't forget your nutrition too. Get those supplements in there.
So Pima Samini, you are this week's winner. Vic, thank you for answering the question. You are going to be selected to get a case of Muscle Meds products. So
There you go. You can use this to us. It's very good. Delicious.
Speaking of that, a couple of weeks ago we had Akeem Williams here. He was your replacement.
Akeem, that's my boy, man.
He said him and Juan Morel. Well, actually, just him. He ate nothing but McDonald's for a full year.
Yes,
crazy.
they did. Yes, they did.
For a full year, nothing but Mickey D's. How crazy!
I remember Juan and Akeem should have gotten some sort of McDonald's sponsorship
endorsement.
At least a couple of coupons for some more burgers. but and it was just, you got to remember, when I think of McDonald's, I think of Dave Palumbo. He was the biggest promoter of I Eat McDonald's.
Yeah.
A lot. And
Have you do that? Have you do that before?
I mean,
You're not a fast food guy, really. You're more
no,
like
no, I ate McDonald's here and there. I mean, no matter how drunk I was, how much I smoked, how much I partied, I cannot just sit down and just eat McDonald's.
every day, breakfast,
I like
lunch.
fine food.
Right.
I like fine food. I like a good steak. I like a good burger. I mean, just this weekend, I was eating at On Homestead a Kobe beef burger, 20 ounce, which was like $40, It's a lot, but I don't do it that often.
But it's worth it when you do it.
But to eat McDonald's every day, man, it's like putting, I don't know,
rough.
Costco gas on your V12, Mercedes Benz,
Lamborghini.
or Lamborghini,
Bro, his genetics is so good that he said he didn't even get that much fat.
I know it don't get much fat, but it's just you're still putting a damper into your system, because yes, and plus I never saw McDonald's ever being that much fun. I mean, even when I was a kid and I couldn't afford it, I still didn't want it. It's just one of those things. Like, why McDonald's when I could have arroz con pollo? It was, and it's just one of the things I hate about it is once it cools down, it is the worst.
Oh yeah,
thing
and you can't reheat that shit back
you
up.
can't
It's
reheat
disgusting.
it.
Yeah.
Unheatable. It's just.
It's not worth it.
I mean, my daughters eat McDonald's. They eat the fries. They eat the burgers. Again, it's for caloric intake. One of those things. You can do it, but I don't think for a hormone balance or anything, a good skin, I don't think it's just any good for you that much.
I guess that's why Akeem stopped after a year.
Yeah. I mean, again, they did it when they were young, in their prime. They were great. I mean, but do it in your, late 30s, 40s, 50, man. You asking for it, man. Whatever happens after that.
So Juan Morel can eat a lot, huh?
Man.
I keep hearing that about him.
Do you think that'll catch up with you after a while? Like maybe not in your 30s or 40s, but maybe later on?
I mean, a lot of things that you do too much of catch up to you, and that's why, McDonald's never been my thing to really splurge on,
Right. What has been your kind of thing to splurge on? Maybe not McDonald's.
Man.
Pizza,
It's
right?
always been pizza. It's always been pizza. It still is pizza.
He loves
It will
pizza.
always be pizza until the day I'm gone.
Have you
Because
tried the pizza from different states? Those.
As you were traveling,
why would I want to do that? Some places.
You're not cheating in New York,
Oh
huh?
my God, man! I had some of the worst pizzas, and again, we did 42 cities, 43. Some pizzas were like, what the hell am I eating?
Really? What was on it?
I don't know. Well, first of all, some of them.
When you eat New York pizza, you can.
No, you can't go back, man. You
I
can't
like
go
Chicago
back.
style actually once in a while.
Chicago, I
there?
had pizza there. We were in
I like
Chicago.
Chicago.
It was good. The problem is they take too damn long to make them.
Yeah. So that is your favorite
so
cheat
big.
meal because that's what was actually one of the questions as well. What's
Yeah.
Vic's favorite cheat meal? So there you go, guys. It's
Yeah,
pizza.
yeah. No, I mean, you got to wait freaking like an hour to get
Yeah.
a pie in Chicago, man. New York City, you get that thing in like 10 minutes.
It's ready.
And
Right
it's
away.
good. And it's good. It's great. I don't like fresh pizza.
Yeah, we all know people that live in
You like it
Florida.
when it's like laid out for
Laid out for a little while, you know. Give me
That's
the old pie.
Yeah,
Give
it's
me
the
that
opposite
old
of
pie.
McDonald's.
Obviously not 2 days old, but at least.
That's what people in Florida that have moved to Florida, a lot of them, people from New York that we know, that will say, hey, you know what, Florida's amazing, but you don't have good pizza.
Hell no, they don't have
That
good
was something
pizza.
you will never have because of the water. You gotta ship the water from New York to Florida.
In Florida, I remember I ordered a pizza. You see how you have to do the kind of like the fold?
Right.
The pizza fold. I folded a pizza in Florida, and no joke, that shit went down like this. Whoop.
Yeah, you'll have good seafood in Florida, but you will not have good pizza.
Oh man, pizza had no stamina, man.
He went limp on you. You ever had a California pizza kitchen? A lot of people complain about that one.
CPK.
That's as good as some.
I don't
That's as
care
bad
for
as
CPK.
or as good as.
I don't like it.
It's like a
Varro.
flatbread kind
Yeah,
of.
it's like flatbread.
I had that before, like a long time ago.
Listen, when I don't have no choice, I can deal with it, but I won't look for it. My wife actually loves it a lot, though, man. She loves
It's a chain, right? They have
She
them.
likes her, what is it, the Hawaiian pizza.
Pineapple on top of it.
Pineapple, yeah.
Were you okay with the pineapple on it?
I don't like it.
Nope.
I don't like pineapple in the food.
Nope.
It's not match pineapple, you know. It's sweet.
All right, so let's talk about some steroids. How about that, huh?
Oh, man. Something different for you guys, huh? What do we have here?
Hey, can you read this topic because that's
Yeah, this
I
is
can't
a tough
I can't
one.
pronounce this actually.
It's very tough to read this one because
Yeah.
I think so. Okay, here's here's the topic of the day, and this is coming from us because a lot of questions
a
are
lot of questions came in actually.
similar to
Yeah,
these.
sure.
Okay, Big, maybe you can help pronounce this, but this is something that's sold under the brand names Nilevar and Pronabol. and-
Northangelo.
That's Tendrolone.
yes, so
Sounds like a name. It sounds like a name, right? That's Tendrolone.
It's
How
part of the
deep-
Deca family.
it's part of the Deca family.
like
How
Deca's
dangerous? How dangerous is it? How prevalent is it? And how I guess how
What is it
popular
used for?
It's basically Nandrolone with the pill and the pill. Am I right?
Yup.
Yeah, Nandrolone and the pill.
Nandrolone and the pill.
Yeah.
And again, when you think of a pill, you think of your liver.
Yeah, it's like a stanozol.
But it's very dangerous. It's very
stanozol
dangerous,
is a testosterone in the pill. This one is Nandrolone in the pill.
Who takes it and who would you recommend it for if somebody would? Disclaimer, of course, we don't endorse.
Yeah, he's not a doctor.
I mean,
But
if,
what-
if
what-
I
what-
hated someone, maybe, but even if I did, I would tell him, nah, man, stick
interesting.
around so I could still beat your ass up. No, but I would recommend it to anyone. It's one of those things that it will get you big. You will get fast reaction, but the faster you get it, the faster you'll get
catch
the
you.
side effects.
Yeah,
So we need some.
Huge
We
side
need,
effect.
yeah, and when I think about all these compounds and all these like drugs, I mean, you think about Tony Huge,
Yeah.
because I had never seen anybody in the industry that I would actually delve and test different drugs like Tony Huge.
Yeah, he'll take that.
So it would be interesting to have someone, right, test all these things and see what works, and what doesn't.
Well, they have been tested. Those people no longer around, So
So
basically,
it's like a Deca pill, basically, right?
yeah, a lot of these information comes out, and why they lose popularity is because of the negative effects.
Yeah.
It's like it is a pill, it does work, but why do this that will cut you short when you could do a D-ball or an anagel that will still cut you short, but not, in the long
not that
term.
side effect. Yeah.
Yeah, not so quick.
The problem for Nandrolone family is staying in your body for a long time. 3 years, 4 years to stay in your body.
This thing right here?
Yes. It's a Nandrolone. They stay in your body
So-
for a long time.
So nadendrolone is a
breakdown.
pill that basically gets you jacked,
Yeah.
but the side effects is you kill your liver.
Yes.
Kill your liver. I mean, it does so many things. Again, the side effects is alkaline,
And
alkaloid.
that jacked looks, it's
Lead,
just
right?
water retention. It's just water.
Yeah, the
It's-
water retention.
It's a lot of water retention
Yes.
because of Nandrolone. Nandrolone doesn't build that muscle. It's perfect for power lifter, the people wants to lifting heavy.
Power. It gives you power.
Yeah, it's power. For bodybuilding, looks wise, shredded six pack, wings, cut. No, not at all. Not at all.
So basically, according to Google, it's very dangerous, and it's true, right? So they're not lying.
No, they're not lying. Again, this is all information that is in Google is based on other people's, experience. I mean, the drug is not new.
Yeah.
It's not new. It's just being discovered discussed more often now because more people want to experiment because they get tired of using the same thing, like is some new pair of Jordans or a new outfit, you know. Why are you going to go back to that? There's a reason it hasn't been out. There's a reason why most people are not using it. So for you to go out thinking you're going to be a trendsetter of steroids and start using that.
The trendsetter of steroids.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Which is what I mean.
Motherfuckers want to be trendsetters of steroids, and then they get and then they want to come out and do a GoFundMe. And it's like, save my liver, I just shit it out, you know.
Which reminds me. I mean, Rich Piana. Rich Piana was a very vocal person about what he took. I mean, he said he took 2 grams of test a day. He took like 6 or 8 grams of tren a day, or something crazy. Rest in peace. So he went on and very public about it.
I mean, when public is good, it got his fan base, you know, because people like that. Yeah, go hard, you know. But he's no longer around, you know.
Where is he right
you don't
now?
want to glorify juice, you know. If you are doing it for the means of competing, and you have to do it because of your category and the guys you're going to face, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I'll do it, but don't glorify it because, you know, you're putting your health on the line, and that's it. That's the fact.
Which is crazy. It was like, it was 800 grams of tren. And then he did a bunch of pills too. Man. So it was a lot.
So, you know, that's why, because of those people, the face of this sport and society comes down and get, you know, the mother and father read, oh, the bodybuilder died. They are not going to check why that bodybuilder died, what happened to that bodybuilders. So, yeah, the population is good. Society bring it up. Oh, take it, you huge, you're big. And he take it more.
Right.
Sudden, they catch you.
But we get such bad press because, remember, a bodybuilder dies, steroids, that's it. Let go, bye, that's it.
Exactly.
A movie star dies, an artist, a singing artist dies. It's like, oh man, that's sad. But they fail to say drugs. They use drugs too, man.
Exactly.
They just use more, you know, party drugs, you know. Yeah. And they're dying left and right. I mean, they're dying by accidental overdose. Accidental.
Well, I mean,
I didn't know these 5 drugs I used were gonna kill me.
Can you overdose on steroids and die instantly, like of a? No,
that's never been proven as far as that goes. Now, if you use steroids too much, that led to a condition that affected your heart or anything else, that's what's gonna kill you. Actual steroids is like, come on, you know, you could take a freaking 50cc needle, take a shot, you know, try it, but don't try it, you know. I mean, all you're gonna get is probably fucking embolism or one butt cheek bigger than the other.
They are not affect you right away, but they catch you later.
It's long term. It's long term effects.
Is the depression from steroids a real thing, or is 100%. It over exaggerated?
The pressure is even 100%. Worse now because of social media.
It's because everybody wants to be famous
because
on
social media.
No, I'm talking about you take a steroid and it makes you depressed.
Yes.
Not from social media.
Well, the depression happens, it just happens in general because it actually releases a little euphoria because you're on it. You feel good. You got confidence. You're looking good. And
every day you look at yourself in the mirror, you're good look. You know, you get bigger, you're stronger, you're happy. And then we take it off, all those feeling gone. You'll not get big anymore.
So when you get off of it,
exactly.
But while you're on it, you're not depressed.
Definitely. and don't forget, testosterone.
And it's because of the hormone imbalance.
Hormone balance. Exactly.
Yes.
We are happy, get sad and mad with the hormone balance. Mm-hmm. So you cannot play with the fire and then not explode. Sometimes explode.
Is it dangerous to be a bipolar bodybuilder on steroids? Can you imagine you bipolar and then you take steroids and they completely go?
I mean, the only thing that's going to happen is either you're going to kill yourself.
Damn.
You're going to hurt somebody, wind up in jail, you know, or put somebody in harm's way, or you might, you know, beat up somebody just because.
We had a few weeks ago, Generation Iron reported actually the one guy killing the wife and children.
Yes. It was a while, it was a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago.
I think it was in Europe somewhere.
In Europe or Ukraine,
very sad.
Somewhere else.
A few weeks ago, I heard about that.
Yeah, that was a crazy story. I
mean, it's just
it's a crazy story.
Mental health is is a very prevalent issue in the bodybuilding space. More because
in everything, though.
You know, we've discussed that with Dr. O'Connor and a few other people on the programs here. But it's something that obviously, Vic, obviously from your experience, you need to be able to tackle very quickly and have the right support system, right?
Like you should go through a psych evaluation right before taking steroids. Don't you think? Like,
I mean, it will
you said
help.
like guy's gonna
It
kill
will
us,
help. It will help. Yeah.
It will help, but again,
but nobody's gonna do it, right?
the thing is, they use steroids as if you use it, you'll commit suicide. No, whether you use it or not, you're still going to commit suicide. You know,
We
It's
had a
gonna
conversation about that. You said the person that's suicide prone, it's not doesn't matter what he takes.
There's
It's-
only three people, you know. The ones that think about it that never do it.
Right.
The ones that the ones that try, and most likely try again, and the ones that already know they're gonna do it, that you can never stop.
no matter what you tell them.
No matter what you do, it's like I've already known, and I count how many people I know committed suicide.
Really?
You know? I'm up to 14 people.
What do you think about mixing the SARMs, peptide, and steroids? Right now, it's the area.
The
where
peptides are
SARM
great, man.
I mean, the mix everything together: SARMs,
In
peptide,
one shot?
and steroids. Not one shot.
I
one
mean,
cycle.
You're
The
gonna
cocktail.
get you're gonna get an ultimate result if you know how to combine the peptides and combine the exact steroid. Again, it's not meaning more. It's combining each one to do what they're meant to do. You know, one of them is burning fat. The other one's building muscle. The other one is again, you know, for your mitochondria, you know, health inside. So a lot of them do help. You know, a lot of them that help your joints, your connective tissues. So you're combining that. And if you're an athlete, you're going to be a super athlete. You know, if you're a person who's trying to lose weight, you know, get in shape, you're going to achieve it, you know. But now, unfortunately, there's a lot of clinics, TRT clinics, that can help you do it a healthy way because they check your blood. They check all your platelets, you know. I would recommend you doing this at home, you know, again, with Jack the weed pusher in the corner, you know, just, you know, get the doctor. It's so many now. There's so many rejuvenation now, so many. So you have
The
the
problem
options.
right now in Instagram, influencer, they sit down in front of a camera and they say, "Oh, this peptide is good for this. This peptide is good for
Learn
that."
yourself. Get a doctor. The doctor does. There's a reason why a lot of doctors are now leaving the practice and doing this on their own because now you're getting real professional with the real, you know, they actually follow real results based on trials. You know, the guy who just read, you know, who Googled for a month, you know, about peptides and starts talking about it, fine. He could be just regurgitating some information. But I would recommend somebody that wants to do it right.
Yeah.
Just go to the TRT doctor. That's it. It's really not that much, you know.
Well, depending on where you are, you don't really find them. If you're in Florida, you find them everywhere, of course.
No, they're actually all over now. They're actually all over. They're in Jersey. They're in New York. I think, yeah, they're pretty much everywhere now.
Interesting.
I think I have a phone number for almost every state of a doctor that does it. You know.
Just call Vic.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I got a guy.
I got a guy. Got a
I
guy.
have a question. Do you think the knowledge of bodybuilding in America, in United States, it's more advanced of the global, outside of America? Especially, I'm talking about Europe or Middle East.
I mean, we have more resources, and I think that's why many from outside of U.S. come here to do bodybuilding because unlike, you know, the other countries, like let's say Switzerland, I think they test you and they find something and want to lock you up or something, you know, like some countries don't really care for it. As a matter of fact, you walk some of those streets, they look at you as an oddball. So over here, you kind of tend to fit in a little bit more.
Right.
You know, I think they're accepting it more. Now, you got to remember, go back to the 90s, early 2000, look for a big, you know, Asian bodybuilders, you know. There weren't that many. Middle Easterns, yes, they had.
Chulsoon is a pretty big bodybuilder.
But you could pick, you could pick in your hand which ones, but now go back there now.
Yeah.
Look, there's so many now. It's accepted. There's more doing it. There's more getting bigger. But some countries are still looking at bodybuilders as a, you know,
Taboo.
As a taboo.
Yeah.
Have you ever worked out or met Chulsoon, the Korean bodybuilder?
No, but I do want to drink with him.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Oh man.
He will outdrink anybody. He will outdrink. He will outwork. This man is like, he looks like a Korean pop star, but jacked.
It's all right, man. I like to drink with him and do some Gundam style.
And they, yeah, it's kind of crazy. He literally, I mean, people look at him in the street, like just like that. Like they look at him. They can't believe how big he is in person. And he looks really, I mean, he looks like really like
He's tall too. Yeah, he's tall.
pretty decent height. Yeah. But yeah, we spent some time with him, Jeju Island as
A
well.
lot of drinking.
A lot of
You gotta
soju.
enjoy life. You gotta remember, some people filter it differently. Some people could do it, and have zero hangovers, like me. But
He will give you a run for your money, man.
I know, I'm sure he would, because I don't drink as often as I used to. But again, I was just doing it on the weekends. He probably does it on a Tuesday.
And he goes to the gym after that. So Vic, for those who don't know, you going back on the road for a little while?
Yeah, going back on the road. I think we did all of North America with Canada included.
50 Cent tour.
Yeah, 50 Cent tour.
So you're gonna be away for a
Final
couple of
Lap,
weeks. Yeah.
Busta Rhymes gonna be away, and I'm gonna miss this. I always want to do this, but it's one of those opportunities that is different from
Of course.
bodybuilding. It's a
But
whole
we're not
different
gonna
industry.
we're not gonna stop the podcast. What we're gonna do is we're
Yes.
gonna do a video link from you from Europe from different locations, and we're gonna keep it going.
We're gonna keep it going for you guys, so please get those questions in. All right, anything. Be a little bit more specific. Age, how long you've been training.
Yeah, be specific for sure.
Yeah, that's it. Just so we could break it down and dissect the whole thing, and every one of us could have the input, because it kind of leaves us stumped, with half the information, so we have to kind of second guess the rest. But
Exactly.
Thank you guys for keeping those questions coming. Thank you for missing us. Keep it coming. Thank you, Muscle Meds, for the support, and we're open for more sponsors, baby. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Thank you for joining us in this week's podcast. And if you want to see any of our prior podcasts, please go to Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, anywhere where you stream your podcasts.
Peace.